Hello and welcome to Matt's Movie News. This is one of our new series that we're starting on the channel soon. There's a couple coming in September. But this show in particular is going to be three topics of the week that are news articles that I choose to talk about. It's going to be a weekly show, so it's going to be every Monday. It's going to be Matt's Movie News Mondays, which is going to be cool. My own little show. I can talk to you guys about things that have happened over the past week in movies. So it's things that are usually topics that we can't talk about anyway. So, like Marvel or Star Wars or like pop culture kind of movies. So let's get into the news, shall we? My first topic is Scream 7, we're on now, has got a trailer coming out this month. It hasn't been said exactly when that's going to be yet, but hopefully soon, because I'm very intrigued to see how they're going to fit like pretty much the entirety of the cast of the other ones into this one film. From the sounds of it, I'm really looking forward to the trailer because apparently it's more akin to Scream 1 than some of the other entries. It's more like tense, and obviously a lot of the original cast are coming back. Like obviously Courtney Cox is coming back, Sydney's back in it, so Neve Campbell's in it. Some pretty much all of the original killers in some capacity are going to be in it, which is confusing. But I've heard that like AI is going to be like a part of it apparently. So I wonder if somebody is kind of reanimating some of the original killers to like haunt Sydney, I suppose. You know what I mean? Because I've also heard that apparently, like her, how she lives her life is kind of like a part of the film as well. Like how she like raises her kids and stuff, and how she lives is going to be kind of part of the movie. So I wonder if they're going to kind of do like a the new Halloween, but like with Sydney. Kind of she's kind of, I don't know, a bit more extreme in the way she like vigilant, like with the kids and stuff. Does she like give them like weapons to take out with them and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Or something a bit crazy. Or is she kind of like reclusive? Or but yeah, trailer coming soon. That's very exciting. Um, is it Kevin Williamson that's written this one as well? I feel like I've heard that somewhere. I feel like it is. But yeah, I can't wait for that. It's going to be really. Because I do love Scream. I kind of secretly like all of them. I think personally, they've all got the good bits. I'm trying to think of the one that I like the least. Um, Four maybe. But I think that's probably the one I've seen the least. So I probably got. It did have its good bits. I think Hayden Panettiere was a good, as Kirby was a good addition in that one. She was good. But yeah, I wonder what we'll see. I wonder if they'll give away like what Matthew Lillard's role in it is. Is he actually Stu physically there, or is he going to be some kind of like? Because you know how um, Billy was in five. I find it hard to know which one's which now because that's it's got to that point. But yeah, like he was just a ghost, wasn't he? He was a figment of someone's imagination. Like, is he going to be that for Sydney? But then what are they going to do? De-age him? I feel like that's rubbish. I feel like they need a legitimate return of a killer, like finally, because they've never really had that, have they? Because they've had, oh yeah, it's this person's relative, or like, oh yeah, they were inspired by this person, but they've not had a return. And I feel like out of all of the killers that have been killed, Stu is the least likely to have died because, yeah, he got a bit stabbed, and then he just got a telly dropped on his head, didn't he? Like, I know, like, that can hurt, but Billy was like shot a lot, like, in the head. Like, you're not coming back from that, are you? Stu could have easily, I don't know. Like, you didn't see his body, did you? But then you've never heard anything about, oh yeah, there was never a body found. So, like, I don't know. Unless it's one of the dead cheesy horror things where, like, oh yeah, they took his body to the hospital and then, like, he came back to life and then he got taken into witness protection or something, and then but Sydney never found out. You know what I mean? I felt like they got to write something like really goofy to explain how he would be back, but I don't know. But I do like Matthew Lillard, and I think he's having a bit of a resurgence, so I'd be happy to see him back. But yeah, I do think the rest of the killers are going to be um, kind of either ghosts or some kind of AI who are that someone's using to like taunt Sydney. I think that'll probably be what the rest of them beating it is. Because Roman is like dead. He also got a bullet to the head. Billy's mum was also shot in the head. There's lots of headshots. The killers from 6 were pretty much dead. Yeah, there's only really Stu that can somehow be alive. But yeah, I wanted to gonna do a Dewey in this one and kill Gale off. Are they just gonna do Star Wars and just kill one off every every sequel now going forward? Did they kill it? Did they kill? What happened in 6? Dewey died in 5. Yeah, yeah. It was 5. Yeah. Since 6 was in the city. Yeah, because this is the first one that's been made without General Ortega and what's it? I can't think what the other one's name is, but yeah, that's harsh, isn't it? But yeah, them. Something Barrera. Oh, what name is? That's bad, isn't it? I should have done my research. But yeah, without them 2 in it. So I wonder if they're gonna are they gonna explain why they're not in it? Are they like, oh yeah, they got killed, killed them off screen. We're really sad. There's a funeral. Oh. But no, I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the trailer coming out. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you at the point of like, God, Scream, go away? Or are you like, yay, Scream, back, woo, more like the original, please? But yeah, I'm excited. Are you excited? Yes, in between each news article, I'm going to be bullying you into subscribing. So please, if you like the idea of this channel and this new piece of Midland Earth, please let us know below because we like to have your feedback because it's very important to us. And this is coming at you weekly, so if you're not liking it the way it is, let me know and I can change stuff because that's the magic of editing. So yeah, news item number 2, please. Is I read apparently Tom Holland used the internet quite a lot for research for Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is initially worried me a little bit. So I was like, shouldn't really be using the internet to think of ideas for a film, Tom. It's not the best idea. But then I actually looked online at what he actually said, and it made a bit more sense. Apparently, he has said that on Variety, or to Variety, or Variety of Reporters, I've been actively sifting through the internet and trying to best understand what it is that the fans want from Spider-Man. And that's been my driving force in these pitch meetings with Sony. I think the producers at times were like absolutely sick of me, but I think it's really important because we make these movies for the fans. Um, She's fair enough, but I suppose it depends on what he's looking at on the internet because some of the ideas on the internet are ridiculous. You know what I mean? But reports that have come out about obviously casting and stuff, and obviously I think Scorpion's going to be in it. Potentially Mr. Negative is quite. I think people quite like from like the games and stuff. So is that where they got the idea for that? Did they get the idea from the game fans, or was that where you found it, or because I don't think people should be getting in the habit of looking online. Like I get fans, yeah, great, but like, the internet's full of crap as well. You know what I mean? Not like this, obviously. This is great, but but no, some internet for like, is he looking on forums? Is he looking at comments? Is he looking on like Spider-Man fan pages? Or when he says the internet, that's a very vague thing to say. Oh yeah, I've been looking at on the internet for what the fans want because, and it also limits what the filmmakers can do as well because you should be looking to make, personally I think you should be looking to make a good film, not, and like I know I get money, you know, oh yeah, they want to make all the money and stuff, but he's making it for the fans, yeah, but then the fans of the character, so surely you should be looking at the source material, not what people want, because what people want should be akin to the character, not akin to what. If you want to make something original, you don't want recycling. I mean, I get it's got source material, like what I just said, but I feel that it should have its own flavour. It shouldn't be, because what if fans are saying, "Oh yeah, I want Andrew Garfield to be Spider-Man"? Like, what is Tom going to be more like Andrew Garfield, or are they going to incorporate him into the story, or like you know what I mean? Like, some fan ideas might be stupid, and I'd rather them Marvel come up with their own idea and Sony come up with their own ideas, and Tom Holland if he wants to, than sifting through the internet. Because I feel like that's not going to work. Because have we had a film that's come out that's been completely made from fan ideas? I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I can't imagine that they would be good. Because it's like surely that's like a studio made film. Surely it's the same as just the studio coming up with their own ideas because they're really, you know what I mean? Like you're not, it's not the filmmaker that's making the choices. It's destined Daniel Cretton, isn't it? So I thought he would come with his own ideas. I don't think he's writing it, obviously, but is he? I don't know, actually. Maybe he is. But yeah, the fact that he's pitching fan ideas to the studios and stuff. Mm, I mean, if what we've seen so far is from the fans, then cool. Like, keep going because it looks good, and they're doing like. Did fans ask for practical swinging? I don't feel like I've seen that on the internet. I feel like that might have been something that the filmmaker brought to it. See what I mean? So like, he came with that practical thing. So that was his idea. I don't feel like that was something that Tom pitched. You know what I mean? I don't feel like he would have thought of that, or the fans would have thought of that particularly. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys know better than I do because you are. If you're watching this, then you're probably fans of the thing because it's gonna be in the the name of the video on YouTube. So if you're watching this, then I'm guessing you're a Spider-Man fan. Okay, who doesn't like Spider-Man? Come on, right? one of the most moral characters, and everyone was like, "I like Spider-Man. Look, I like Spider-Man." But yeah, it did worry me when I read that. To be fair, but what do you guys think? Are you worried by this? Are you pleased by this? Are you one of the fans that Tom Holland's been looking at and being like, "Yeah, I like his idea," or their idea, or like that family has a great idea for Spider-Man? But no, I don't know. Um, yeah, I hope he hasn't been looking on like Twitter and stuff, because that's a lot of places are just full of hate. So you know what I mean? Don't be looking at the haters. Be looking at the obviously the haters of the. If there's people that don't like the other movies, and is he looking at them and thinking, "Oh yeah, let's not do that"? Like, is that what he's been looking at? But yeah, stars online looking at things kind of makes me nervous. But I don't know. Please let me know in the comments below this video what you think of Tom's method of searching for ideas. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a worrying idea? Do you agree with me that they shouldn't really be doing that and they should just be trying to make a good film? Please let me know, because I am personally worried. But that kind of brings me on to my next news item, which is also Marvel related and also worries me. Apparently, there's been a bit of a ruckus on the set of Doomsday, and undisclosed Avengers have been arguing apparently. But yeah, there's no news on who exactly it is, but the fans again have been speculating because apparently the Russos have been like chucking money at the person, one of the people that's been involved, and be like, "Please don't leave! Money! Have the money! Have all the money! Don't leave, please! We'll do whatever you want. Just don't freak out about this argument that you've had with some other person." Because I got a quote from John Roker, who was on the Christian Harloff show talking about it, and he has said that there's two pretty big actors. I didn't say big actors; they're pretty big actors. Apparently, a comment, from what I understand, a comment was made in jest that was a bit too familiar because these actors didn't know each other that well and crossed a line. One of the actors got really upset about it, confronted the other actor, and that caused a big rift and a battle. I'm just going to leave it at two very outspoken actors who went at each other. So that's all he said. And I think he got that from Rob Snyder. Is it Rob Snyder? The Hot Mic. But yeah, he said that on the Christian Harloff show. So and their sources are usually pretty good, and they usually end up being true. So and people have gone on to speculate that that means that it was Robert Downey Jr., which doesn't. I mean, it could. Obviously, because Robert Downey Jr.'s had a bit of a sketchy past, that someone could have made a joke of something, and obviously he's openly like still has counselling and things, and like struggles with addictions and not like he's not like struggling with it now, but he obviously people that are addicts struggle with the idea of addiction, don't they? So maybe someone kind of made I don't know, like a drug dig, or like his past dig, because I think was it him? There's a British journalist, I think it was it Christian Guru Murthy or something, asked him about his past, and he like got dead upset, didn't he? I think he walked off the set because he was bringing up things, and he was like, "Why are you bringing that up? It's got nothing to do with why I'm here." And then he walked off, didn't he? So I think he gets dead defensive about it, which is fair because he's got way past that now, hasn't he? And that is a big movie star again, and one of the best paid movie stars thanks to Marvel, like now. So it would make sense if, say, people have been saying it's Ryan Reynolds, haven't they? That Ryan Reynolds and him that have clashed, and you could definitely see um, Ryan Reynolds saying something just off the cuff. You know what I mean? Because he does that, doesn't he? Where he takes the people's the lines that they wouldn't cross, like most people wouldn't cross. He'll kind of dip his toe in it. You know what I mean? Just to like test the water. Because I think that's just kind of the person that he is. He's kind of like a. I think he kind of does it as like a. Oh, I'm trying to think, like an icebreaky thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, like if he knows something about somebody, he'll just take the piss out of him immediately to see what happens. And maybe he did that because I think him and obviously RDJ have kind of both got a bit of an ego as well. So if he didn't take that well, and Ryan Reynolds kind of then came back at him again, I could see how that would cause issues. Um, and obviously they're probably arguably two of the biggest of that cast as well, aren't they? The biggest actors in that cast, the biggest money makers in that cast. So if one of them then kicked off, I could see the Russos then just chucking money at them. So I think I've heard it, other bits as well from different sources that what did I hear? Yeah, they were offering to like, oh yeah, you can film the rest of your scenes without that actor there, and or we can edit them out, or and they were offering to spend like millions to appease what had happened. There's like this ruckus between them as well, so that just seems mental. But then whichever actors it was were just um, the Russos offering to do that was enough for them to be like, okay, then I'll kind of chill out of it. So thankfully, I don't think it's caused any issues in the making of the film or what the film's about or the plot or anything or shots that have needed to be made or like they need shots they needed for the film. But I suppose it's going to happen, isn't it? Because a cast that huge, you're going to have people that are going to clash. It's like inevitable. Um, who do you think it was? Do you think it was RDJ and Ryan Reynolds? Do you think it's a load of crap that they're trying to spin up to get press, to get eyes on the film because they're not getting enough eyes on it? That could be a thing. I could see him. Are they trying to like? But then they would have just said it was Robert Downey Jr., wouldn't they? If they were trying to like build him as this like kind of villain now, you know what I mean? Because I've heard things. Oh yeah, they're just doing this to make RDJ seem like more of a villain, so people don't like him. So he's more Doom-ish, but that seems stupid. To me personally, I don't know if you think it's stupid, but I don't. Because they've got to have a trailer soon, surely. It comes out in well, not what we in September, October, November, January, February, March, April, May, June. 11 months ish, is it? No, wait. Have they moved it to Christmas? No, they've moved it to Christmas now. So it's longer than that, isn't it? Yeah, they're not trying to. It is Christmas, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Give us a trailer at Christmas. Christmas present. But yeah, I can't think who else it would be really, because Chris Hemsworth seems pretty chill. Chris Pratt seems chill. Anthony Mackie does have a bit of it. I think he's a bit ego-y, but I can't imagine him clashing with him. Yeah. But yeah, if someone in jest did bring up past digressions of Robert Downey Jr., I could see him kicking off about that. And there seems to be too much on the internet to suggest, like, to saying it is him for it not to be at this point. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. But yeah, that's one of the reports. I don't know if anything else is. It's a long time for more stuff to come out. So if that has been a thing and they've got shooting left, I'll be happy when much of the shooting's done because I'm guessing it's going to be going on for ages because the freaking cast. They haven't even announced all the cast yet, and they're shooting. So, like, surely the shoot's going to go on for ages. It's going to be like to the end of this year at least, surely. And they've already started. So it gives them like a year of post, doesn't it? But yeah, let me know in the comments below who you think it is. Who you think it could be? Who do you think it's not? Do you think the RDJ thing is true? Do you think somebody made a joke? Do you think it's been blown out of proportion? It could have been blown out of proportion. It happens all the time. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of this format that I've created. Do you think of the banner down below? Do you like that? Do you like the newsy stuff? Do you want more newsy stuff? Do you want like a fancy intro at the start that's very like newsy, like me, like crash zooming the camera, like reports say that happened in blah blah blah. A bit more dramatic. What do you want from me? I'm open to suggestions. This is the first time I've done this. It's very interesting. It's very abstract for me to be looking directly at the camera, which is very odd. I've never done that before, but it's very newsy. I like. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. And also coming up this month should be because we're trying to keep things more regular so that the algorithm likes us and we get more views and likes and subscribers. But no, just trying to make things more regular for you guys. So I'm going to be doing this Mondays. Lewis is doing the Lego on the Fridays, the Lego builds, which some people have been liking. We've got some views on that, so you must be liking it. And JJ is going to be doing a topic of the week on Wednesdays. So he's going to be getting an AI to pump out a topic for him. And he's going to be talking about it. And that's going to be his series on Wednesdays. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of us individually. But then we're going to be doing a monthly fellowship and a monthly show with me and Dave where we talk about science fiction and how technology has begun as science fiction in films and actually is now in the world. So we're going to be doing that monthly as well. So it's going to be becoming a bit more structured, which is good. But yeah, if there's any kind of topics you want me to bring up on this show, I'm definitely up for it. If there's anything that you think I should report on next week, then let me know, and I can try and fit it into the show. Because I'm going to be doing 3. So if you guys want to leave comments of what you think I should be talking about next week, then you know where to drop it. Comments. And as always, please like, subscribe, and share the Midland Dev channel and everything on it. I'll see you next week here on Matt's Movie News.